Hello everybody, this is going to be video number 1 in our series on the minor scale. Now we already did the major scale and we did the 5 forms or patterns. Now we're going to do the relative minor. So the major scale was in C major. Now we're doing a relative minor, which is A minor. Remember that in any major scale, when you look at note number 6, that is the note to the relative minor scale. Relative means you have a major scale and a minor scale, and they share all the same notes. What is different is the root note and then also the formula. But the other thing that stays the same when you play a major scale in the relative minor, the actual pattern is exactly the same and it's in the same position on the fretboard. So if we look here at our minor scale, and this is form number 1, and I'm also going to do form number 2 today. There we have form number 2. Now, if you compare this Form 1 and Form 2 of the minor scale to Form 1 and 2 of the major scale, the actual pattern is exactly the same and it's in the same position on the fretboard because C major and A minor are relative. They share all the same notes. So they're playable in the same positions on the fretboard. The thing that changes, like I said, is the root note and then also the formula. So if we play the major scale, the formula is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we play a minor scale, we're playing 1, 2, flat third, 4th, 5th, flat 6, flat 7. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play, and these are all going to be in A minor. So I'm going to do Form 1 of the A minor scale. So we're starting on the low E string, and we're playing frets 5, 7, 8. A string 5, 7, 8. D string 5, 7, 9. Then the G string, we're playing 5, 7. B string, we're playing 5, 6, 8. High E string 5, 7, 8. So those are your fret numbers. The notes that we're playing: low E string, A, B, C. A string, D, E, F. D string, G, A, B. G string, we're playing C, D. B string, E, F, G. High E, A, B, C. Now, that is the minor scale Form 1. Those fret numbers and those notes are exactly the same as they were for C major. Now, the different part here is going to be the formula or the scale degrees that we're playing. In C major, our root note was C. In fact, in this Form 1, we would have been starting at the 8th fret, which is your C note. But now we're doing the relative minor, which is A minor. So A is our root note now. So the very first note of the scale, the low E at the 5th fret, that's our A note, our root note right there. So I'm going to go through now and I'm going to give you the scale degrees. So on the low E, we're playing our root 1, then 2, then flat flat third. A string, we're playing the fourth, the fifth, flat sixth. D string, we're playing flat seven, and we're playing the root and the second. G string, we're playing flat third and the fourth. B string, we're playing the fifth, flat six, flat seven. High E, number one, the root, the second, flat third. So that is the A minor scale form 1. Now we're also going to do form 2. I figured we'd save a little time and do a couple forms in each video, but I recommend when you practice, you practice one at a time. So form 2 of the minor scale. So we're going to be starting at the 8th fret. Now actually you can start at fret 7 or 8, but if we start at 8, then we're actually starting on the root note of the major scale, which is the C note. But again, we're not playing in C major, we're in A minor now. But remember, each form starts on a different note from the scale. So our fret numbers on the low E, we're playing 8, 10. On the A string, we're playing 7, 8, 10. On the D string, we're playing 7, 9, 10. On the G string, we're playing 7, 9, 10. On the B string, we're playing 8, 10. High E, we're playing 7, 8, 10. Now, notes. Again, we start at the 8th fret here. We're starting on C. So the low E, we're playing the notes C and D. A string, E, F, G. D string, A, B, C. G string, D, E, F. B string, G, A. High E, you got B, C, D. Now if we go back and we apply the formula or the scale degrees, so on low E here, we're starting with the flat third, then the fourth. A string, we're playing the fifth, flat six, flat seven. D string, we got note 1 or our root, then note 2 in the flat third. G string, we have the fourth, fifth, flat sixth. B string, we have the flat 7, then number 1 our root. High E string, we have notes 2, the flat third, and the fourth. So that is the A minor scale. and you have forms 1 and 2, and up here again. So we have our minor scale, that is form 1, again A minor, and then we have form 2, also in A minor. And you may notice in form 2, I had said if you started the 8th fret, which would be this note right here, which in A minor is note 3, and being a minor scale, that's always a flat note. So that is your flat third, which happens to be a C note. But you can start, if you want, in the 7th fret on note number 2, which is a B. Since those two notes sit right next to each other, you can use either one of those as your starting note. You can either start here on B, or you can start on C. Since they sit right next to each other on the fretboard, they kind of share that form, or they share, I guess you could say, the starting note position for that particular form. So anyway, those are the first two forms for the series in the minor scale. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. And please remember to subscribe.